Okay, let's continue with 6.2 cell cycle and mitosis. So what is a cell cycle? It refers to the sequence of events that involves DNA multiplication and cell division to produce two daughter cells. Alright, so for mitosis to happen, you must multiply the DNA, and in the end, from one parent cell, you will end up getting two daughter cells. So the cell cycle consists of interphase and M phase. So interphase is actually the longest phase in the cell cycle, consists of G1, S, and G2. S means synthesis. G gap 1, gap 2. Okay, so let's look at this cell cycle over here. Right, so the longest phase just now from G to S to G2, this is called the interphase. And we have the M phase over here, which mitosis is included in the M phase. Plus another one is cytokinesis. Okay, you still remember what is cytokinesis? That is the division of the cytoplasm. Okay, so let's look at number 1 over here. We start with G1. Okay, the first phase in the interphase. So what happened in G1 is that the cells will grow. Okay, in the end, you need to know that mitosis is about cell division. Okay, from one parent cell, in the end, you will end up having two daughter cells. So something has to multiply first before you are able to get two daughter cells from one parent cells. So it makes sense that this G1, it starts with the cells growing. So the cell components such as mitochondria and endoplasmic reticulum are produced at this stage. Okay, so please recall what is the function of mitochondria and also the function of endoplasmic reticulum. These are all the important cell structures. So proteins used in the cell cycles are also synthesized during this time. So at this stage, the nucleus looks big and the chromosome is in the form of chromatin. Chromatin, that means thread-like form. Okay, so this is growing phase, so the cell structures also grow. Okay, next, moving on to the next phase is S. So DNA synthesis occurs in the S phase. Okay, this is very crucial because the DNA synthesis will happen here. So in other words, DNA in the nucleus is replicated. Okay, replicated berganda. So each chromosome multiplies. One chromosome multiplies into two identical chromosomes, known as the sister chromatids. Okay, so notice the new terms over here, sister chromatids. So the both chromatids contain the same copy of genetic materials, and both chromatids are attached at the centromeres. Okay, next, from S, moving on to the next G2 phase, but still in the longest phase, which is interphase. So the cells will continue to grow and remain active metabolically. So that means they undergo metabolism very active at this phase. Okay, continue to grow. Just now started over here. There's a DNA synthesis, replication of DNA, and then it continues to grow and it is still very active. Okay, so the cells will gather energy and make final arrangements because next they are entering into another different phase, which is going to be M phase. So then this will be the next stage already in the cell division. So after the interphase, they are going to M phase. So what's M phase? M phase consists of two. mitosis and also cytokinesis. And mitosis itself, there are 4 phases. So you have to remember P, prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. So we remember by the first letter PMAT, P-M-A-T. Alright,